Toastmaster on fire, Toastmaster Agnik Bose.
So, Toastmaster Niket, how was your project 4 speech? Wait a minute, was it 1? No. 1 says you have to stand in front of a stage. Project 1 says you can have your notes in your hand and speak. But the first thing I saw you just went and kept your notes here. That's not project 1, is it? But I must congratulate that. Yes, that was project 1 and you were extremely good. That showed your confidence. That reminded me of one of the incidents back in 1974 when the movie was released, The Sugarland Express. It was directed by a young Steven Spielberg. So after the movie got over, the audience were amazed and they were wondering that who is the director. And there was a smiling young chap sitting on the corner of the theatre and he's like, that's me. And people had no idea that that was his first directorial venture. Because that movie was so amazing. And I exactly felt the same way like how the audience felt back in the year 1974. So here coming, you're a very, I would say you're an experienced speaker, you will go a mile through. But then again, keep always these 3 things in mind, okay? Which I call the speech mechanics, or I would say the Bose mechanics. That is flow, variety, and body. I would connect your first speech, how you did flow, variety, and body. Flow, you did extremely good. You started with, from a young chap, taking the gear on the vehicle and just driving, pausing when he was in 5th standard, then pausing when you were in engineering, then pausing when you were in college, then pausing when you were in CA, and then you came to the work. So the flow of your speech was extremely good, and that's how you should always prepare ahead. Also, you should move forward that way. Next comes the variety. In the variety, you should concentrate. A person should concentrate on the variety of the speech. It didn't have to be repetitive, like what I've done when I was a young chap, and then what I did when I was a little bit elder. The same repetitive incidents are happening, but in your case, it was not. The variety, what I loved is you use the various languages. You started with the Greek, right? Then you went with Hindi, and then at the end you hit Japanese. I mean, that's amazing. So you're connecting all the different languages, you're giving the translation, and you're connecting in a good variety way of moving forward. Next comes the body. In body, what you should do is, a person should connect with the audience. How you connect with the audience is look into that in their eyes. And you exactly did the same thing. Not necessarily, it is your first speech, or even if the person is a 5th speech or 6th speech, they need not have to move around the stage. When it comes to body language, that's when you have to move around the stage. But here, you were not looking at one person, you were looking at all the persons standing in the same place. And the ad might say it is really good. So you have did very good, you have touched all upon the speech mechanics, and I only tell you to keep that in mind and moving forward. So yes, one thing also I loved in your speech is many Toastmasters, they failed to get it, and then you did it, is adding humor. When you said musty and fun, and you added that humor there, everyone were laughing. So you did a very good attempt there on the humor front. Then yes, as I said, you're touching the mechanics very well. Also keep one thing in mind is when you're speaking in different languages, because the audience only, in Toastmaster we speak about English. So when you're speaking in different languages, ensure you translate it. Otherwise it was excellent and I'm looking forward to see more of it. Thank you.